let's talk about first principle thinking. So, a lot of the times when we do things, we usually use analogies because that is usually the easiest thing to do because it takes less mental output. For example, something that I've been using in applying first principle thinking is I'm trying to develop a strategy to post Instagram posts. So one way to do it would be to copy other people who are making content and say, hey, this influencer, this person is doing the same, so I'm gonna copy them. Which is fine, it could work. However, using first principle thinking would mean understanding the problem and what you're trying to do at its core. So what would it look like for an Instagram post? For an Instagram post would be understanding what people engage with content, understanding what people see, watch, and read certain content, understanding how colors, design has an effect of how people understand certain things. So the bottom line is that first principle thinking lies in understanding the problem as a whole, and then we have to try to understand about what do we know for sure that is true, or what do we know with a high probability that is true, asking those two things and then trying to figure it out what works best by trial and error and just executing. But instead of thinking of analogies and copying others because you think that's what works best, first principle thinking is to have really interesting results in what you're trying to do in any venture you do. So next time you're trying to come up with ideas or trying to do something, create something or do something, take a step back and understand that core in a task, an idea from its core, from its roots, so you can start making solutions and making something that is different, creative, and of course the best that is out there. Hope that helps.